I'm so fucking tired right now, but I'm alone and talking to myself. I need to get it out. I need to just say something out loud towards myself, towards anyone who wants to listen. It's so easy to get caught up in your thoughts to the point where they just overlap and overlap and overlap, and you try to go into some kind of coping mechanism, some default thing that you need to do. And computers are just that. They're nothing. It's like air in a balloon, but it's entertaining. It doesn't do anything. Not really. It's like the consumption of power, the consumption of time, does more detrimental towards other people around you. And are you willing to accept that? Probably not. It's more detrimental than doing something. Doing something requires you to actually create an idea or tackle something that you need to face in your past and get out of the addiction, get out of the cycle, the coping mechanism, and you're so bent and angry at yourself at the same time, but you just want to be calm and make it as little of an issue for yourself, because all you want to do is go back to the addiction. Addiction is every day. It's not just gonna go away. And it's because it's laziness, it's consumption, it's greed. It's a lot. I need to stop doing that. I want to make things, and that's helped me be able to just have some confidence and go out the fucking door. And then not think too hard and not get all weird about it. Just deciding to drag myself through the mud and say, hey, okay, we're gonna work on some shit. Let's make some shit. If you have one idea that you know that you're capable of and you're not doing it, you're doing a crime towards yourself and others. It's just sad. It's so sad that you haven't made your own story, paved your own path in some small way, where you have drawn something, like drawn it out, made a map, made a plan, and then just don't fucking throw the plan away, because guess what? You wrote it. Who else fucking cares if you tell them, oh, look what I did, look what I wrote? Who fucking cares? You're gonna remember it, as long as you fucking even try. You're the only thing that is you're in your own way, and you're the only thing that should be telling you what to do. No one else is in your way, and no one else is telling you what to do, even though it's really not for them. They may want it to be for them. We all know that one. I don't want what I do to be for anyone else than the people that care enough to do exactly what I'm saying. If they're in my life and they practice these things for themselves too, they make a plan and they support their ideas in every little thing, it doesn't matter what or how silly it is, because you love them. You don't need to worry about whether you don't like that game, or you don't like that movie, or you don't like that book they're reading, because you just like them. And I like me just the way I am. And I think you should too. I think you should like me, and I think you should like yourself better. I want to find meaning in the pain, and meaning in using it, in what I do, what I'm trying to make here. And what I'm trying to make here is healing. What I'm trying to make here is change. Something that really fucking lasts, not just a little bit, not just I said I care. I know. I'm not about saying I care. I'm showing you I care. I'm gonna show you I care. And I hope that does something for you. It moves something inside you that you couldn't. And then you decide to move whatever. Because you know what's funny? When I said I moved something that you couldn't, you actually chose. You just let yourself go for a minute and went into a flow state with me and concentrated with me and listened to my voice. And then you moved it all on your own and then gave me the credit. Why? Why give me the freaking pleasure of it? And then of course my narcissism and ego is gonna go, oh yeah, but then I gotta go, wait, fuck you ego, fuck you piece of fucking shit. Every day I tell it like, why are you imposing on other people? They have their own life. They're gonna move on. They're gonna forget you. They're gonna take what they want. You love parts of them, you hate parts of them, just like you love parts of yourself and hate parts of yourself. And you're gonna move on from yourself too. They're gonna make plans and you're gonna cancel them. That's the whole point. You cancel some stuff and then you start something and you just fucking see through the motions. You see yourself through incredible pain that you've tried to deal with the moment you do the motions. I think that's what's really interesting, is it doesn't come up mentally until you start just kind of like, you ever done like ropes exercising? Something that's just really, really rhythmic and intense, and you just yell and you're just almost in pain and anger, but exhilaration, joy, all of it at once, you know what I mean? But sometimes that can happen when you're just making something to eat, or you're just walking outside. For some people, we have such intense emotions. Like, if you're anything like me, your emotions are very unstable and frantic, but they can be helpful in that way. It's because you have to pay attention. You gotta pay attention to others. You gotta pay attention to every little thing you're trying to. Your intentions. Your intentions become more of the focus, because everything else is like noise. And some people may have this, some people don't. You're gonna have moments like this. Not everyone's gonna have this 24/7, but you're gonna have moments like this when you're dealing with something like death, or a new chapter in your life, like marriage or kids. This will come up. People who deal with this stuff every day have to look philosophically and emotionally at things and then try to find reasoning. And then I wouldn't want anyone to feel that way all the time. But I feel that way all the time because that's the way I am. You know, sometimes you never get through grieving. Sometimes you just don't, and that's the way your mind works, and that can be scary for a lot of people, and they can think you're broken. I'd rather be tired and do something than be fully awake and waste my time. I'd rather have struggled, because that's how you know you're doing the right thing, and told myself, I'm ready. And even though I'm not, I accept, by moving something in myself, by concentrating and focusing, that I can. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, is you can. I want to prepare, because you don't know who you're going to lose, and you don't know what kind of things can happen tomorrow, because it might all just fall apart, or it might all just start over, and you might have a new chapter, or you might start something, or you might need to do something for yourself and you're not knowing what it is, and you're just fucking like going insane longing for something, and you know you have it in you. See what I mean? The pacing, the words, they get all jumbled, and you're like, what the fuck does it mean? Where do I go? Which one do I start with? You start with just going through the motions, and you do something. So, pick up a pencil. Start writing words. Start talking, start making logs, start drawing. If you have a mind that can't stop, you have a mind that goes to places that you don't understand, but you need to understand, and then when you do it, it's like everything. It's everything and more, I think. And I'm sick of not saying this stuff and being honest. It's just stupid. It's so fucking stupid that people pretend. So if I adjust myself towards masses of people, and then, I just say something that sounds generally acceptable to them, most people are gonna do that. But I'd rather have scared 500 people and gotten to a few who are capable of understanding this type of thinking. Then you know that you're actually creating change, and you're creating a way, because those people actually are smart enough, capable enough to create ideas. Ideas last longer than anything, than the biggest fucking, I don't know, you could have someone be yelling shit, and yeah, it's cool, it's gonna cause some stirring and panic, but it doesn't hold up. It doesn't fucking do anything. It doesn't have a resilience, a testability, a repeatability of working every single time for them. It doesn't work. So try not to create chaos, but use your chaos to create